I chose to go to college in Japan because I am Japanese and I grew up speaking the language at home, and I was very exposed to the culture from when I was a child, but I felt like I hadn't learned it or quite grasped it enough to my liking. So I wanted to live in Japan and experience being an adult and a part of society here before I moved on to my career. And I figured that doing that in college was the best opportunity. And so I began to look for colleges in Japan in my senior year of high school. But I was also really worried about having to take all my classes in Japanese because I didn't feel like I had enough of a skill set to do so. So I was looking for colleges that allowed me to take classes in both English and in Japanese, and ICU had that available. So I decided that I wanted to come to ICU. ICU has a lot of diverse students. I grew up in the US where it was a lot of people from my very small community, and so there weren't a lot of people that lived abroad or had traveled and spoke multiple languages or knew more than one culture. So coming here was very interesting because there's so many people from different backgrounds who have lived abroad and can speak more than just English and Japanese. So it's a very diverse community that I think was very beneficial to myself as I got to meet a lot of different people who have knowledge and experience that I don't possess. So. I think classes are definitely one of the main places that you get to meet people. Obviously before COVID, we had in-person classes, and ICU's liberal arts education really prioritizes group projects and a lot of discussion-based courses. So there were a lot of opportunities to sit down and discuss various topics of people from different countries who have a variety of experiences. So I think that was likely the main place to meet new people. Before I came to ICU, my interests are very scattered, and I had a lot of hobbies, but I didn't quite know what I wanted to pursue as a career, so I wanted to explore a lot of my options. So I think before I came to ICU, I was very unsure and kind of uninterested in most things. But after attending school here, I think it's narrowed down a lot to specific paths. So, for example, in my senior thesis, I'm studying vaccine hesitancy and public health-based theology. And I think that was discovered after I enrolled here. And I took a lot of different international relations and biology courses, and that has, I think, been the main change. The main challenge for me coming to ICU was the language barrier. I only grew up speaking Japanese with friends and family, so I wasn't very comfortable speaking with people that I wasn't very familiar with. And so taking classes in Japanese, speaking to teachers and classmates in Japanese was very difficult. However, the JLP Japanese language program really helped me with that in adjusting here when I first came as a freshman. I started classes from the lowest level, but I learned about grammar and sentence structure and reading and even speaking through presentation assignments. And I think that really helped me kind of harness the Japanese language and also be more comfortable using it. And after I completed the JLP program, I was able to take classes in Japanese. So a lot of my major credits courses were done only in Japanese and were not available in English. So I think I was able to complete all of my credits thanks to the Japanese program. But I think it's the diversity of the community that is here, not just the students, but also the professors and the administrative offices. And there's so many people from different walks of life in different countries and speak different languages. And it's a wonderful opportunity to be able to be a part of such a diverse community. And I think it's really opened up my perspective, and I've learned a lot from hearing about other people's experiences that can't just be gained from an academic class.